Happy New Year. Got to sweep this place out this morning. It's kind of a mess. Before the rain comes in. Hello, Snoopy. It's already super warm out here. Yes, Parker. My goodness. Yeah. Can't quite get the clothes right lately. It's gonna be like 70 today, but it's gonna storm this afternoon and it's gonna cool off back down into the 50s, which is still fantastic. To excuse the mess of wires at the moment, we're redoing the solar, adding 4 new panels. Well, extra panels, I guess. They're not new. We've always had them. And so he's rerunning some of the things. We've had some issues with all of that eventually we will do a video on once they get them sorted. But there's a couple of things on order. I want to show you my favorite Christmas present. So you guys know that my trusty milk stool broke in half last year. My father-in-law found this for me this summer and has been holding on to it for me for Christmas. It is super cute. It's an old tractor seat that they made into a stool. It's a little bit wobbly. It is amazing because I had to sit on a bucket all last summer. Not productive for me at all. So it's gonna be great for kidding. Hello! He's awesome. He always finds the most random things. Last year he found me, guys, stop. A baseball hat from the Yard Goats minor league baseball team. Zelda! They're beating the crap out of Parker this morning, so I need to feed them before they all lose their mind. It's 9 o'clock. You guys had a Happy New Year's. It's the 2nd. I go back to work tomorrow, so I'm hoping to get this filmed and edited for you guys today. We'll see what Mr. Man has as far as projects go. But I'm excited about my tractor seat. I think I'm gonna have to spray paint the top of it because it gets rust all over you every time you sit on it, but I'm thankful to have it. It is awesome. So let's get my misbehaving children fed this morning. Yes. So I have been trying to also feed in here to keep the girls from running. Some of the big girls run back and forth. The truth is they've already ate everything and then these guys are coming back for a little bit more. But with these pregnant mamas, since this is the only time of day I'm feeding them, it seemed important for them to be making sure they're getting just a little bit extra. Parker, eat your own food. Parker, stop. Eat your breakfast. I mean, no one's trying to eat his breakfast. No one wants to eat his breakfast. No nuggies. No nuggie escapes. I do think she'd just come right with me, but oh my goodness, the boys are fighting. It's warm. Really warm. Way too warm for January, which is why it's gonna storm tonight. Bear's not pleased. It's too hot. This is a storm between 2 and 3 this afternoon. So I've got to pull the feeders in, but I'm gonna try not to pull them in until late this afternoon and reload them. Hopefully these guys will get out because it's so pretty this morning. Morning, my stinky mans. Come on. I've got to figure out a way not to dump so much of that on the ground, but I'm always just dumping it out. So I think I've decided I need a 3rd feeder. Right now, all but about 3 goats, when I reloaded at night, are standing there eating, and then Nani, Bunny, and Padme consistently for the last week do not have a spot to eat. I think today maybe we may go get another one. Hello, Piggle Wiggles. got a toenail that needs trimmed. It's very strange. Just one too long toenail. Oh, she's broken the tripod. Excellent. Oh, this pig. Not her fault. I put the camera in the butt zone. Totally me. But I do think a third feeder. The problem is 3 feeders are not gonna fit in that barn well when it's like raining or snowing. So we'll still only have 2 inside. We've debated building like a structure out here where they could sleep outside, like a lean-to. Just not been in the plans yet, but it is something we've thought about. So I will put hay in these feeders this afternoon before the rain comes in. I'll pull them inside, we'll put hay in them. They'll have something to eat this afternoon during all the storming, but it's beautiful right now. I'd rather them get out. They will. Yes, ma'am. Look how cute you are. We're having an argument over here. Ladies, there's nothing to argue over. If you're gonna be a menace towards the girls. Yeah. You guys have to go out and eat with the big girls. Come here. Oh my goodness, these little goats. Yes, ma'am, do you need a cookie? It's not wise of me to give her a cookie, but I don't think they're gonna come out with me this morning. They have not been, but we'll see. Come on, goats. Let's go, goats. Let's go, goats. Yes, ma'am. Come on. I think it's a no, but we'll walk down here and see. So I don't think all 3 feeders would fit in the barn, but it will give us an opportunity to have as much hay as needed outside. We'll still use hay bags for kidding season. So if the goat's locked in a stall, they'll just have their own hay bag. My goal really this winter is to keep the hay off the barn floor. We built up so much in the barn that I'm gonna have to dig it out a couple of inches to get my doors to close again. So my goal, do a little bit better job about that, like bringing the litter down here or letting people come get bags of it for their garden. Come on, girls. Let's go, goats. Come on, goats. Come on, Tizzer. She's been a little bit wild. Try and heat again. Come on, girls. Let's go. That's a no, Mom. It is way too hot to have a sweatshirt on out here. Don't you know? Sweaty, sweaty. Somebody's burning something. It smells good. We have not been able to burn, I don't know about you guys, but we've been under a burn ban for like forever with this drought. It's finally, I think you're able to burn now. My goal is to keep more hay out of the bottom of the barn. More dirt, more poop. If I put these hay feeders out here, they're gonna sleep outside more, which means the poop and the pee and all the stuff stays out of the barn. Barn drains, but if you get that layer of hay, it just holds moisture, which is not productive for them, for the barn floor. Now in the summer, they really sleep inside more than they sleep outside, which I find really interesting. And it's just because I'm sure the shade, the ground is cooler than the ground that's been like blaring in the sun. This is what it is. Are you guys not gonna come outside today? Just not gonna come outside? Huh? What do you think? Are you being ornery? Are you being ornery? See, maybe a little bit long. So I thought I'd run through some of our plans for this year for the farm since it is the new year. I don't really have any particular goals for us this year. I am gonna do a couple of different things different than I have done in the past, but nothing major. So some of the things that I am gonna do is I've had a lot of trouble with, like, our goats are all registered with ADGA, so the American Dairy Goat Association. What do you think, Tanny Piggle? Are you grouchy? Yeah? You're very muddy this morning. I hear ya. Yes, ma'am. Mom doesn't have a thing for you. Okay. Moving on with our life. I don't know where we're going. I don't know if any of you guys are registered to the ADGA. They have had a lot of issues with their new software, and so it's caused me a lot of issues this year. Herd name. I have some goats that are registered with the American Goat Society, AGS, And so you've always been able to register if you have ADGA bucks, and then Pixie and Twizzy are both AGS goats. AGS registered. We've always been able to register with ADGA. It's never been an issue. The rumor is they're not even looking at registration for those until 2024, but they're not saying that to anyone. Basically, people are submitting their registration applications and just not getting them back and getting zero communication from ADGA. I lost my herd name this year. I've had to re-register it. It's never happened. It's just been a total mess. Some of it my fault, some of it like this has happened before, it's never been an issue. It's been a circus. So I am working on registering all our breeding goats with AGS. ADGA tends to be the preferred organization for dairy because they are a dairy specific registry, but I have just had better customer service and just ease with AGS overall, which means I have to change my tattoo numbers because my tattoos for ADGA and AGS are different and their tattoos are different. They took some of this, but not a lot. I think they've been sleeping outside in it more. They've actually drug a ton of this hay out, the straw out, because it's been so hot and they've been sleeping outside. So I am going to try and double register Zelda, Nani, Padme with AGS so that if I want, I can just register all my goats through AGS in the future and give anybody an opportunity. So anytime we sell babies, they'll have an opportunity to be registered with either platform. That's a big change we're gonna make just because it's been such a headache this year and because ADGA has been, like, the customer service has been terrible. Communicating with them is terrible. Just, it's been awful. And I don't really know what else to say. And I'm not a big time breeder. So for me, it leaves me looking not great in the eyes of some of my customers. Thankful for Ryan and Barker Farms that have been super helpful and communicative and giving me time to work through all the issues and trying to work through on their part. But man, it's been frustrating. So what are the plans for the piggies? So obviously we have had, Toonie is 3. We lived here 2 years and she was about a year old when we moved her here. More than a year old, she may be 4, I can't remember. I guess we got her in 2019, so she'll be 4 this fall. I've had Pork Chop is 6. They obviously have had 1, I guess, litter of piglets. And that was not very successful. They can't seem to get pregnant. I have gotten a lot of feedback from different people of you can't keep them together all the time. You have to separate them. You have to breed them and then separate them and breed them and separate them. I don't think they can get pregnant at this point. So, and I've just kind of resigned myself to that. They have been together. They've been together. They've been not together. We have tried all the things. I really wanted little piglets, but it just doesn't seem to be in the cards for these 2 piggles. So they are pet pigs, honestly. Like, we are never going to get rid of them. They will live their lives out here as pets. I don't think until one of them dies, we will get any more coonies. I love this breed of pig. I absolutely recommend this breed of pig to anybody. I think if I buy more pigs, I will buy registered pigs from notable breeders. I'll spend the money to buy quality pigs. But at this point, we are kind of out of the grow your own food mentality where that's what we started. We really started wanting to have our own beef, have our own chicken, have our own pork, have our own eggs and milk, and then grow our garden. Our jobs have changed a lot since we started that, especially Jeremy's. And so we don't have as much free time. And we have not had a lot of luck with our particular lifestyle using the meat even after we get it. So it ends up that having frozen meat that you have to like plan for, I'm really bad at planning. It just hasn't worked for us. So these are my pet pigs, Petunia and Pork Chop. What they add for me right now in this ecosystem is parasite management. Having a different species with the goats is great for parasite management. I used to use cattle and them. We're not a big enough area for cattle. Am I gonna get new bucks? So that's kind of the next thing. Am I gonna get a new buck? We're gonna see how this breeding season goes. I am a little bit burned out with 2 really hard kidding seasons with baby goats. I love baby goats. I love my goats. All my girls are older except for a few. I don't really know at this point if I'm gonna keep a buck this year that can breed everybody that I'm gonna breed next year, or if I'm just going to kind of que sera sera and let it be. At this point, I haven't made that decision. That is something that we have to consider this year, is what we're gonna do about breeding going into next year. Everybody is staying here that lives here, including this little nugget who I did not intend to keep, but now I don't think I could get rid of. She's really great for Parker. After losing Cece, I'm kind of glad I have her. So after this year, our breeding will be down to her, Padme, Pixie, Poppy, and possibly Nani. So we'll be down to about 5 girls, and really our next generation debated what that's gonna look like. Right now my thought on a new buck is basically to borrow one next fall if I need one for a month, and let one buck breed any goats that I'm gonna have. Pen breed, I have a friend, Ryan, who has some extra bucks that we could borrow for a little while and do that, and let Mo and Larry over there just live their best lives if that's our problem. Yes, sir. Chai's in heat today, so these 2 are just extremely rambunctious. It's a bit annoying. So plans for that, more than likely that will be the option that I would choose, is to borrow a buck this year if we needed it. I already kind of know my succession as far as who I'm gonna breed. We've already talked about that. Am I gonna keep any baby goats this year? That's another thing. I had no intention of keeping any this year. I have no intention of keeping any this year. This going into the 2023 breeding season, I have no intention of keeping them. If I was gonna keep one, it would be out of Zelda, and then I would have a bunny daughter, a Nani daughter, a Zelda daughter, and a Twiz daughter to breed, and a Daisy. So I would have, out of my OGs, I would have a next generation to breed. We're looking at traveling more. Jeremy's job has changed a lot. There may be changes for me. So I think that for us, the best solution is to not be headbutted by this little goat. So for me, as far as like 2023 goes, those are my goals. I don't really have any goals for like improvement. I've got to clean the barn out. Our setup really works. Our animals are healthy. They're well taken care of. Usually that comes in the spring, changes I want to make for the rest of the year. Gonna get another feeder. So yeah, I hope you guys are gonna hang out and watch us the rest of the year and get excited about babies. I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks, like I said in the last video, to get the ultrasound tech out here and get everybody ultrasounded. Bunny's beating the crap out of Tinkerbell, to see what we're looking like, and then we can make decisions about if we want to breed for fall or not. That's our amazing plans for the 2023 year.